Welcome, ladies and gents, to a most magical moon message. This is the Peace Dealer. And welcome to the moon in Virgo, sun in Gemini. This is a part of our infamous Game Changer series. So, over the next couple of days, the game is going to change. I referenced the Game Changer series every time the sun and moon tore through a mutable sign. There's a way more mechanics to the quality of a game changer, but as far as what happens, once a season and during that season, about 4 times or 3 to 4 times in that season, we have game changers. We kicked off this transit with a divine game changer with the moon in Pisces. Then we had the true game changer with the new moon in Gemini, effectively introducing new ideas regarding your divinity, what's possible to even do as Mars is coming out of Pisces. What does that look like? There's certain things now that you know are possible, or you at least believe are possible, that before you didn't even contemplate. Like, you didn't even push yourself to do. You didn't even entertain the possibility because you didn't think you could do this. For some reason, you didn't think that you were able. You thought it was impossible. And then you realized, I'm possible. Yeah, that was cliche or corny. So what? Okay, so it's Gemini season. I can say what I want. I'm going to normalize letting Gemini say whatever we want during Gemini season. And yeah, I'm going to get defensive too for no reason. Just because. It is what it is. No, but for real. The moon is in Virgo. And so now we're stepping into a real game changer. And relative to this true game changer that was a true game changer, the new moon literally introduced, by planting into the seeds of your cerebellum, new ideas, new concepts that, true to the magic seed you're planting, grow at beanstalk quality. Well, listen, this is a quarter square. The moon in Virgo represents the seeds you planted breaking through ground. And if you've read the tale of Jack and the Beanstalk, once that seed breaks through ground, it grows very rapidly. We know you're going to experience this because the moon in Virgo is going to be trining Venus, Uranus, the North Node, and this process of now grounding the integration of new ideas around supernatural phenomena opposite Neptune and Pisces, that you are, with your 5 senses grounding in your physiology, will bring into form real magic principles and dynamics. In fact, the nature of how transcendent you are and the divinity you bring into the equation will quintessentially remind you that it is mind over matter, and these magic principles that you bring into the equation actually exist to transcend certain laws of physics. You're supposed to understand the rules so that you know how to break them. Aries and Gemini learn through experience. And the shadow of that is thinking you don't have to know the rules. It's Libra and Capricorn, primarily Capricorn, that is the GOAT because they understand the rules of the game. Virgo is the master of the game because they understand the rules of the game. But Aquarius, Uranus, is the genius, the revolutionary, the innovator. Aquarius and Pisces know the rules, so they know how to break them. They know the rules, so they know how to still do what's right outside of the rules. Aquarius and Pisces are the ones that know the exact rule book. So they're bringing a vape to an establishment and they're like, no smoking. And they're like, no, we actually read the section in code. The smoking actually applies to certain applications and not this. Aquarius and Pisces make people go back to the drawing board and edit the rules because they're on a whole other level. So this is what you, through the transcendence of what you've been taught was real, are now, with the inclusion of your own divinity or fractal of the essence of the one. And that's just me talking. This is you now getting ready to bring into form the reality of, are you ready? New magical abilities and spells. The new moon in Gemini was a new magic spell that you learned. Okay. And if you're a muggle, there's no such thing as a muggle. But if you don't believe in magic, or if you're very skeptical, you should take a skeptical approach towards magic. So Babalaos or people on the internet don't be hitting you with spells and you start to believe it because they're half true. Okay. Skepticism is healthy. You just want to be so skeptical that you're in denial. And so a transit like this, if you're not aware of the magic spell that you learned, which this magic spell is a program in your brain, it's a way of thinking, well, you're going to see it for real. And that's the whole purpose of the quarter square, because this puts in check this new way of thinking by integrating it with understanding your behavior around this. So you're going to see evidence of this thought. Do you want to keep thinking what you're thinking? Virgo's going to be like, hey, this is the reality of what you're thinking. So if you want to keep thinking that, then once it goes into Libra, you're going to head in that direction. If you don't want to think in that direction, Virgo will provide an understanding of details so that you can begin to adjust through your behavior this attitude that's birthing. So remember, this is like plants, right? When the plant grows above ground, Moon in Virgo now, this quarter square wants you to see how the plant will grow. Maybe you have to adjust the plant and nurture it so that it doesn't grow outside of the light, or so that it grows properly. And that's the purpose of this, in that you have a new idea. But Virgo teaches Gemini that things you think aren't always real. Expectation versus reality is more Pisces versus Virgo, but the way you think about things, the way things seem on paper, the way you could like think about something is not always exactly how it is for real. And so you're going to adjust this new idea relative to the evidence and facts of it. You're going to start to really experience the results. This is why I am a fan of this transit, because everything leading up to there was more conceptual, it was more metaphorical, it was more subatomic. This is where shit gets real. And so like for those, and let me give you an analogy. There's two magical students. The master of these students didn't tell them much. They were just like, imagine what it is you want, and for the next 6 days, do your magical practice. And that's like a form that they have to do. The first magical student has faith in the instructor. They knew the assignment, they understood the assignment, and they practiced their form. They didn't see any evidence of this. It's not the full moon yet. The other student was full of doubt. Like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, how do I know if I'm doing it right? Cool. Now the moon is in Virgo. Now that first student is doing it. Oh, snap. Like, they're not even, now they're seeing evidence of it. Oh, snap. Now I see why that master told me to prepare the base first of the form. So now that it's taking form, now I'm starting to see the evidence. The student that was doubting didn't understand the assignment. So now they're going to struggle to bring this out. And doesn't mean that they still can't catch up. They can. They'll know how or to. But this is going to produce evidence of what you did the first part. The new moon in Gemini, you planted the seeds. The moon in Cancer, you watered those seeds by emotions that affirm the new idea about yourself. The new moon in Gemini, I think I'm sexy. Okay? I can get it. The moon went into Cancer. Now I started feeling into my sexiness. You know what? I am sexy. Yeah, I can get it. And this is where I could have now doubted it and started to feel unsexy, but that will get in the way of the seeds. Fuck that. I feel sexy. I feel good. Then the moon went into Leo, and I was like, I knew that I wouldn't. What's up? I feel nice. Like, you can hear, I'm projecting my voice. Like, I'm not a bitch. I have some kind of courage. Like, I don't care how I look. There's a cringe factor. It was squaring Uranus. There you go. I went against the pressure. Boom. Because I'm sexy. This is the new idea I'm coming into. Now, the moon is in Virgo. Now I'm starting to integrate this with real people. Virgo is a social sign. So I yelled with the moon in Leo, but now I'm going to go up to that person and be like, I think I'm sexy. And now listen, this is the moon in Virgo. The moon in Virgo is now real facts. Because I can be confident. The moon in Virgo is like, I mean, you're cute. Your lips are kind of ashy. Your lineup is busting me. Like, I'm sorry. So this is right. See, now we have a clash. Now this is where Virgo's hating ass gives you a reality check. And don't let that stop you, Gemini. Don't let that stop you. We gonna polish it up. See, when the moon goes into Libra now, after we adjusted it, now we come back up. My lips is better. I got the nice edge up. Now I'm going in smooth like, yo, am I sexy now? And they're like, okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? You polished yourself up a little bit. That's the steps. There's steps. And then the moon's gonna go into Scorpio. And now I know I'm sexy. I'm just like pulling up, smelling nice. Like, what's up? So this is it. This is the process we're going through. And then the moon's gonna be in Sagittarius, full moon, and now you're doing a technique. And you're able to show everything. It doesn't look like a retarded person flailing their arms. It actually looks proper and all that. So like, yes, this is a very crucial transit. Okay, you don't get your feelings hurt here. Just take in whatever constructive criticism that is necessary, okay? And be willing to not get so in your ego. Sometimes our thoughts aren't exactly what we think they are. And this is gonna provide you necessary real reality so that you can adjust, not to discourage you. Don't let what you find discourage you. Let what you find what's good, yo? Let what you find. Nah, not yet. I'm about to though. All right, bet. Y'all stay blessed. Word. Yeah, yo, those are some new neighbors that I've made once again, and that's the craziest magic. This is another neighbor that I'm meeting during Gemini season of immediate environment, third house neighbors. Like, really peep the magic of stuff like this. There's a reason that happened while I was shooting here. I could have shot this video 20 minutes earlier and the sequence of events and fate would have it so that our paths wouldn't cross. But you heard that for a reason. So like, notice the little details, because Virgo will sprinkle them all over through the day. And this is where, once again, you know, after the completion of that full moon, where you have finished adjusting what you need to adjust, the trine that the moon is going to make to Taurus and the Capricorn is going to really not only adjust, but plug it into reality for you. Because once that moon goes into Libra, and then we got that fifth house, some of you going to have to shoot your shot, yo. Some of you going to have to be like, excuse me, miss, I want to get in this. I know that's Chris Brown. Let me do Usher. Yeah. No, that's horrible. My bad. I could do better. Hold on. Okay, see, I'm gonna just wait till the moon in Libra. I need to adjust. I need to get my haircut done. That's why I need to, you know, smoothen up a little bit. I'm still hesitating or whatever. I gotta practice. See, I haven't practiced my choreography. Virgo helps you practice, and then you get it down, and it's like, always. See, we're not there yet. I gotta do Beyonce. Hold on, it's moon in Virgo. You're irreplaceable. Wait, is that Rihanna? Hold on. Damn it. Holy shit. All right. I'm a mess right now. Hold on. To the left. Oh, no, that is Beyonce. I said, is that Rihanna? That is horrible. To the left. Yeah. So listen to some Beyonce today. Let her just guide you along. Or any other Virgos. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa and Wale. Yes. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed this magical moon message. Magic is about to be realer. Like, you're going to understand the mechanics of how you are going to understand. You are understanding the real life social dynamics of how new magical spells are actually performed and brought into reality. So the first part of this new moon transit with moon in Gemini, Cancer, and Leo was working on your internal. You weren't supposed to even see real evidence of it. It was to get your mind and attitude right. This is the real deal, okay? This is actually breaking through, actually coming into consistency, repetition, so you can practice the magic spell. Then the moon's gonna go into Libra and Scorpio, and you're gonna perform it to other people. You're gonna be talking to people very saucy, okay? And then you're gonna be full of Sag, and we're gonna get extra magical, okay? I hope you enjoyed this support. This is a game changer. This is gonna single-handedly change the way you think. Before we get into the next game changer of the full moon, holla at me. Comment down below what you're grateful for and what magical ability are you bringing into reality. For me, it's infinity. Godspeed.